Pilgrim, Her Story, an adaptation of John Bunyan's Pilgrim's Progress, produced by Christian Theater Productions, directed by Mrs. Beth Ellen Hancock. We are excited for you to see months of hard work come to fruition. In case of emergency, there are exits in the back of the auditorium and up the stairs at the sides of the auditorium. Please proceed calmly to the nearest exit, then turn toward the front entrances to exit the building. There will be snacks, water, and flowers for sale in the lobby for purchase with cash or Venmo during intermission. Please silence all cell phones. Please no flash photography as it is a distraction to the cast and those around you. Please keep all aisles clear as the pilgrims will be traveling through the audience. Now, without further ado, let the show begin.
Dance like no one's around you. Live like happiness found you. Dance, you drink and be merry. Let go of all that you carry. Dance to dance for anywhere. Dance to dance for everywhere.
Standing in a crowded room, people all around. I'm alive with happiness, laughter is the sound. But all I might as well play the game and find a way. Get out of bed and face the day. Feel alive and loved and known. Like it's a home, but I don't feel
Dance, 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 dance.
wrong anywhere. And life is all wrong and I know I should be filled with something real. Eternally, all I have is emptiness. Falling short of so much less. Missing out on all that life should be. What should it be? I don't think
Dance, 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 dance. Dance, 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 dance. Dance, 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 dance. Dance, 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 dance.
And life is all wrong everywhere.
Hey. Hey. Are you having fun over here?
Sure.
Well, you don't look like it.
Thanks.
So, why are you here?
I wish I knew.
No, I mean here at the party.
It's what people do.
What's your name? I'm Evangelist. Okay. I'll leave you alone, but I really think you should read this. It tells the truth. And I know the truth can be hard to hear. It can be messy and confusing,
I can't wait to read it.
but it has the power to change things. In case you might want some change. Soon as you open up the first page, you'll see that it's more than history. People are so up and down in this play, and all of us have wandered to our own way.
As soon as you turn to the next page, you'll be overwhelmed by the bloodstains. A sickness needing more than human remedies, 'cause we committed more than simple felonies.
These are the words that cannot stay on the page. These are the words that cannot be erased. These are the words that cannot stay on the page. These are the words that cannot be erased. These are the words that cannot stay on the page. These are the words that cannot be erased.
Christian continued to read the book, but found it very disturbing. She soon realized that a great burden was on her back, and she couldn't get rid of it. Still she read, all day and all night. Everything else seemed unimportant.
Christian, there you are. Pliable founder. What a great place to read.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on? You've been like this for days.
Weeks.
Nobody asked you. Get me something to eat.
Sure.
Huh?
Oh, hi. Do I exist now? What's going on?
I'm reading.
Put down the book and talk to me.
Obstinate! No!
Whoa. What did you just say?
She said no.
Nobody asked you.
Sorry.
Where's my food? So, you're not gonna be my friend anymore? Fine. You look terrible anyways. Pliable! My food!
Okay, what are you doing over here?
I'm reading.
Uh-huh. You know, everyone's talking about you. You look like you haven't slept for days. Are you eating?
Not really.
What happened to you?
You wouldn't believe me.
Christian, I'm your sister. I'll believe you.
Okay. It's this book. It was really hard to read at first, but I kept going, and now I don't know how to explain it, but it's real. More real than anything. But it's making me miserable. I feel like I'm living in the wrong world. The worst part is this giant thing on my back. It feels like a huge rock, and I can't get it off. I'm sure I look ridiculous.
What did you say?
I said, I look ridiculous.
Did you say there's a huge rock on your back?
Well, yeah, isn't that why everyone's staring?
Yes, yes. We are definitely staring at the huge rock on your back.
But it's cool. I got one on my back, too.
No, that's not what this is. Someone has to tell you. This city is called the City of Destruction because it's going to be destroyed. It's gonna die. We are all gonna die.
Everybody out.
Who puts you in charge?
Obstinate, please. Leave her alone.
Fine.
And you need to get some sleep.
You said you would believe me.
There's something seriously wrong with you.
Hey, are you okay?
Oh, it's you again. Thanks for the book. You were right. It has the power to change everything. My life is over.
Keep reading.
And apparently this giant thing on my back is a hallucination.
No, it's real.
Oh, good, it's real. So, you don't seem surprised by any of this. You gave me this book to turn me into a hunchback?
Keep reading.
Oh, I just want to get rid of this thing on my
You
back.
have to go to the cross for that.
Huh? Okay. I don't know where that is, but how long will it take?
You'll have to leave the city, and you can't come back.
What are you saying? This is my home.
When you go to the cross, you get new citizenship, a new identity.
I just want to get rid of this thing on my
You
back.
can't stay in the city of destruction.
This is not your home. Going through the motions, you choose where to roam. Surrounding yourself with beautiful people. What really matters is pushed to the side. You're tired of it all. You can't keep this up for long. There's a better life to live, so rise above it all. Above it all.
If I go to the cross, then what?
Then you're a pilgrim, on the way to your new home.
There's a love that you will find in the land of the divine. There's a love that you will find in the land of the divine. There's a love that you will find in the land of the divine. You're tired of it all. You can't keep this up for long. There's a better life to live, so rise above it all. There's a better life to live, so rise above it all. Above it all.
You see that wicket gate? Where the light is.
Oh, yeah.
That's where we enter the path. The path that takes you to the cross, where your burden will be taken away.
Great. And after that?
Continue on the path. Eventually you'll arrive at your new home, the celestial city.
The one I read about in the book.
Exactly. Now, Christian, stay on the path no matter what, even when it's difficult and you want out.
Sure, I'll stay on the path. How long will this take?
The rest of your life. It's worth it.
I'm not sure why I believe you, but... Okay, let's go.
I'm not going with you.
I'm doing this alone?
No, the king is with you.
King? What king?
The king, the one who made you.
I don't see any king.
He's invisible, but he's there. He's always there. It's in your book.
This is crazy. What am I doing?
Stay on the path.
All right, I'm going.
Christian?
And keep reading the book.
I'm going with the king even though I can't see him.
Stop her!
Go and believe.
Christian, come back. We're sorry for laughing at you.
Yeah, we're sorry. You have to come back now.
I can't hear you.
We know you can hear us. We get the joke! You can stop now!
Kristen, we didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Yeah, but you have to come back now!
Please stop. I'm so tired. So tired.
Gotcha!
Obstinate! Pliable! So nice to run into you.
I'll run into you.
Okay, this is not funny.
I'm not going back with you.
Of course you are. It's dangerous out here.
No, I'm not going back. Ever.
You won't survive by yourself.
You want to come with me?
Please.
Well, where are you going?
The Celestial City.
Ooh, that sounds nice. I'll go.
Pliable. There's no such thing as the Celestial City.
Oh, sorry. I can't go.
Pliable. The Celestial City is a real place. You should come.
Will there be food?
Oh, yeah. Probably the best in the whole world.
I'm going.
Pliable!
Sorry, hope you met a new friend to do your chores.
Nobody asked you!
Bye. So, how about this terrestrial city?
Celestial City.
Sure, what's it like?
It's amazing. I read that a place exists. We were made for this, and I never knew. Tell me I've lost my mind. I'm believing lies, but I know it's true. There's a place where there's no fear of judgment or death. No more sorrow or pain or regret. Nothing but happiness forever. And when we reach the city, we'll understand the journey to the land we were made for. The city of the King, and we'll be home. We'll have peace like we've never known in our glorious home, never leave again. We'll be asked to sit down and eat at a marvelous feast that'll never end.
Yeah.
And we'll see for the very first time in our lives what was hidden before from our eyes. And we'll meet the one who made us. And when we reach the city, you'll understand the journey to the land we were made for. The city of the King, and we'll be home.
Wow. I can't wait to get there. So, how long will it take? A few hours?
It'll take longer than that.
A whole day?
No. This is the rest of our lives. Surprise!
But what about food?
We'll figure that out.
And what if we get bored?
It's an adventure. The book says the king is traveling with us.
The king?
Yeah, it says it right here in the book. See? I'm
with you always,
to the end of the age. So, I guess that means he's right here.
Right here.
I don't see anyone.
Oh, he's invisible.
Oh, so you have an invisible friend, a king.
Yep.
And how long have you been seeing this invisible king?
Well, I can't see him either, Pliable.
Then how do you know he's there?
Whoa! Why did you scream?
Someone, was it you? Nah.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, are you sure it's safe out here? Strange things keep happening.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
The two pilgrims continued to talk about the king and the celestial city, but they soon forgot about the book. The more they talked, the more they became confused.
Well, I know the king is in control of everything, and he's good.
But sometimes he lets bad things happen.
Yeah,
So he's a bad king?
maybe. Sometimes? No, that can't be right.
They talked in circles, each more confusing than the last, and soon
Are you sure you didn't make all this up?
they fell into a sewer of doubt.
A sewer?
Yeah, a real sewer.
Oh, ew! Oh, this is disgusting.
How do you fall into a sewer?
I don't know.
You don't know anything. You're useless. You only care about yourself. I'm going home.
Wait, what about the Celestial City?
There's no celestial city, and there's no king.
How do you know that? We just started.
We almost drowned in a sewer. I wonder what else is going to happen. Lions, tornadoes, dungeons of despair, and no food. This has been the worst day of my life, and it's all your fault. I don't care if you stay in there forever. Bye.
Wait, you can't leave me. I'm still sinking. Help! Help me, please! Somebody! Oh, hi there. Could you go get your mom or dad? I need help immediately.
I am help.
No, I mean real help.
Yes, help. That's my real name.
Really? What a great name. The thing is, I am drowning in a sewer. Could you please go get someone big and strong?
The king is big and strong.
Well, yes, but he's obviously not here.
Oh, yes, he is. He's invisible.
If he's here, why did he let me fall into a sewer?
Maybe you weren't looking where you were going. Oh, here, take my jump rope.
Okay, but it's not gonna work.
Oh, yes, it is.
Whoa! How did you do that?
It's my jump rope.
Who are you?
I told you, I'm help. Can I please have my jump rope back?
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
So, help. Do you know why there's a sewer in the middle of the road?
I don't know. Let me see. Excuse me. Why is there a sewer in the middle of the road?
It's made from all the fears and doubts that discourage the pilgrims. It's called the Slough of Despond. But the king has put stepping stones right there so that the pilgrims can cross safely.
Thank you.
Who was that?
That's the narrator.
The narrator. Hi.
Hi. The king always provides a way out.
You just have to look for it.
Thank you. I'll try to remember that.
You're welcome. Bye.
So Christian continued on the path, even though her clothes were
Disgusting.
disgusting. The burden seemed lighter, and the future looked bright. If she could make it through a sewer, she could make it through anything.
Whoa!
Whoa, watch where you're going.
I'm sorry, I didn't see you.
Obviously. What's this?
That's mine.
Obviously. It looks like it's been read through. Religiously.
Is there something wrong with that?
No, it's a good reading places. Quite the story, huh? The king in his glittering city, so far away it takes a lifetime to get to.
You've read it too?
Sure, and I've seen others with that same look in their eye. Like it's more than just a story to them. Let me guess, someone gave you that and told you the celestial city was a real place.
Yeah.
And as you read, you realized there was a great burden on your back, and now you want it off.
How do you know all of this?
I've seen 1,000,000 people like you on this path. So they start off just like you, hopeful, naive, but guess what they find on this path? Weariness, pain, hunger, peril, darkness, sword, and in a word, death. The Slough of Despond, which you have clearly visited, was just the beginning. Did Evangelist mention any of that?
How did you know it was Evangelist?
Lucky guess. And what's your name? Wait, don't tell me. You're young, adventurous, annoying. You must be Christian.
Yeah. That's me, Christian.
And I'm Worldly Wiseman. I tried to change it, but they wouldn't let me.
What?
Shh, you wouldn't understand.
Okay, so do you have another way to get rid of the burden?
Sure. Do you know what the burden is?
It's hard to put into words.
I can put it into words. It's your shame. One day you woke up with that pit in your stomach and that burden on your back because you realized what you really are. You're nothing like you should be. You got so much potential, but you'll never reach it. You're a giant failure.
Are you still trying to help me?
I'm just telling you what you are. And you know it's true. The burden won't go away until you're worth something. Or at least convince everyone else that you're worth something. Otherwise, how can anyone love you? The real you.
I guess that makes sense.
Of course it does. You have to see this friend of mine. His name is, wait for it, Legality. Because everything in this story is so painfully literal.
Hey!
Legality is that way, over the hill.
But I'd have to leave the path.
You get to leave the path. Legality will get rid of that burden right away. Then you can settle down in his nice little village. A comfortable life. Think it over. Oh, and you're welcome.
Time has come, time to make a choice.
Choose a way, listen to a voice.
Will you go this way,
Or will you follow into that way?
do you believe enough for this way?
Or are you gonna give up that way?
Come to the narrow way,
The wide way,
the hard way,
the easy way,
the journey that will take you to a better day.
the journey that will make it better right away. Which way? Which way? Which way? I'm going this way. So Christian left the path to find the hill. From far away, it looked pleasant and very inviting. But as Christian approached, the hill grew higher and higher. Was the hill going to crush her? Christian was paralyzed with fear, and the burden was now unbearably heavy. Could she run away? Could she move at all? Was it like that moment in a dream where you're being chased by someone and you're completely stuck? It was. Suddenly, the hill erupted with flashes of fire. Come on, hill, fire. It was terrifying.
Are you the same Christian that I met in the city of destruction? Because I gave very clear instructions to that Christian, but I have no idea how that Christian could be so desperately lost.
I met a guy.
And?
I don't know. He told me there was an easier way to get rid of the burden.
With his friend Legality?
Yeah. Wait, you know him?
You fell for it?
Well, how am I supposed to know what to believe? You told me to go on this crazy journey to a place that might not exist. This seemed a lot more practical.
And look at you now, about to be crushed by a hill. I cannot believe you'd allow yourself to. You were in serious danger. The enemy has a whole army of servants out there, hired to convince pilgrims to leave the path. You met Worldly Wiseman, right?
Yeah.
And this name did not seem like a red flag?
What he said was true. He said, I'm nothing like who I'm supposed to be. And no one is ever going to love the real me until I become a better person. That makes sense.
Worldly Wiseman is the best in business, but he's a liar. Christian the King sees the real you and loves you just as you are. So much that he took your guilt when he died on the cross. That is how your burden goes away. Legality would just have you pretend your burden doesn't even exist. You'd follow a million rules to convince yourself that you're good enough, or even perfect. But you'll never be perfect, and your failure would eventually crush you, like that hill.
Yeah. What was that?
That was Legality and his friends who supposedly remove burdens. It's a thriving industry. Watch. Excuse me? Hi. Hello. What's your name?
I'm Beauty, with Identity Burden Removals. How may I help you?
Could you tell me what happens when a pilgrim comes to you for help?
I make people as beautiful as they deserve to be, and that means everyone will love them. Why? Because when you're beautiful, you finally matter. You finally belong.
And could you tell my friend what happens after that part? What really happens?
I don't think my supervisor would.
Look,
I already know how this works, so you're not making a sale with us today. But you seem quite successful. Could you tell us more about your job?
My job? The customer is always right. The customer is always right. Okay, well, they become obsessed with the mirror and spend most of their time sizing up the competition. And since they'll never be as beautiful as they want to be, I crush them.
Crush them? In a literal sense?
We all have our methods. That's my friend Success. Hi, Success. He can turn people into monsters.
Okay, I think we get it.
And there's popularity, money, and of course, relationships.
How you doing?
I don't even know you. Look, we really gotta go.
But the worst is relationships. He really seems to take that burden away. But people are just so disappointing. And of course, everyone dies in the end.
Oh, look at the time. We really gotta go.
Wow. Lesson learned. Don't be beautiful, don't fall in love.
No, those are great things created by the king.
But they crush people.
Because we distort them. They were never made to define us. They will never take our burdens away. Only the king can do that.
Okay. So, can I still go back to the path?
That's exactly where he wants you. I'll walk you back.
Time has passed. Was it days or years of wait? At long last, Christian found a new fate. She arrived at the famous wicket gate. She revived and she read above the door. Knock and it shall be opened unto you.
Who are you and what business do you have here?
You don't know me. I'm traveling to the Celestial City. I don't know why you let me in. I recently fell into a sewer.
Do you want to come in or not?
Yes!
Good.
Hey, that was my arm.
At least I still got an arm. Beelzebub was shooting arrows at you.
Beelzebub?
Beelzebub, Apollyon, different names for the same devil. He's always trying to lure you off the path or just kill you. Sweet tea?
Please.
Now, what is your name?
Christian.
Christian, I'm Goodwill. I'm here to feed you primarily. I'm also here to tell you that there is some good on this journey, even when it's filled with nightmares and near-death experiences. Biscuit,
Yes, please, if you don't mind.
this is what I do.
So, is this where you live?
That's right.
It's, nice.
Oh, bless your heart and quit lying to me. This place has never been fancy, but I'm happy to share what I do have.
Thank you. Oh, it looks delicious.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for what we are about to eat.
Yes.
And thank you for bringing this young pilgrim here today. Help her continue safely on her journey to the cross. In your most heavenly name I pray, amen.
Yes.
You could say amen too.
Amen too. Can I eat now?
I reckon so.
Oh, thank you. This is delicious. So, you were talking to the king, right?
Yes, I was. Please swallow before you speak again.
Oh, sorry. So, does he really hear you?
Of course he does. It's a prayer.
Yeah, I read about that. I wouldn't know what to say.
It's just talking to him. You can thank him, ask him for help, tell him when you're miserable. He's always listening.
I don't know why a king would listen to me.
Well, he created you. The good book says you are fearfully and wonderfully made.
Really?
It also says your heart is wicked and desperately sick.
That's true, too.
They're both true. You're a masterpiece created by the king, but you also have a deep darkness. It's why you listen to Apollyon's lies instead of the king.
Wait, Apollyon tells me lies?
Of course he does. Reckon he's feeding you lies right now, telling you not to trust me because I'm poor. What would I know about anything? Is that what you were thinking?
Oh, well,
That's all right. He's only lying to you because he knows I'm fixing to tell you about the cross. So, what do you know about it?
about the cross?
Yes, about the cross.
Well, it's where I'll get my burden taken away. I think the king died there to make my burden go away.
Yes.
And once the burden's gone, there's no more sin.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice? But no, that's not it at all. You'll still be a sinner, but your sins are paid for.
Oh, and since they're paid for, it doesn't really matter what I do.
No, that's not it at all. The king suffered terribly to take your burden away. If you'd go on sinning, it'd be slapping him across the face.
Oh. My brain hurts.
Yeah, mine does too. These things take a lot of brain power. You can study them your whole life and they'd still be full of mystery. That's a good thing. It keeps us coming back to the cross. You may be sinking into a river full of doubt, and you can't see how you could ever make it out, but he's still there and he wants to hear your sorrow. So cast your care and let him take you through tomorrow. Take it to higher ground where you can lay it down at the feet of the very king who made you. Take it to higher ground where you can hear the sound of the king and his angels all around you. They're saying, lift your eyes, lift your heart to higher ground. Hear the sound saying, I will never leave you. I have always seen you through every high and every low, every valley far below. I'll show you where to go. My love will carry you to higher ground. Higher ground, that burden that you carry. Take it to the cross where he took all our sin and suffered every loss. He knows your name and every last temptation and all the shame of the earth and every nation. Take it to higher ground where you can lay it down at the feet of the very king who made you. Take it to higher ground there you can hear the sound of the king and his angels and all the love they gave. They're saying, lift your eyes, lift your heart to higher ground. Hear the sound. I will never leave you, and I have always seen you through every high and every low, every valley far below. I'll show you where to go. My love will carry you to higher ground, higher ground, higher ground, higher ground. The next day, Christian set out on the road again. As the cross became closer, the burden became heavier. The road was rocky and dangerous. Christian's mind was lost in scenes of the past.
You're useless. You only care about yourself.
You had so much potential, but you'll never reach it. You're a giant failure.
There's something seriously wrong with you.
How could anyone love you? The real you.
Deep within my heart, there's a river of sin and pride. It colors all I say and all I do. Daily there's a war with the idols I serve inside. Oh, how I long to be free, completely free. Holy within my heart, there's a river of sin and pride. It colors all I say and all I do. On the cross, with the idols I serve inside. Oh, how I long to be free, completely free.
All death is defeated now. See all of creation bow. No life may be full of wrong, my child. You belong.
Love became perfect meant to bear my blame. On the cross He took my sin. By His death I live.
Suddenly, Christian saw 3 shining figures all in white. They were, as you might have guessed, angels.
Angels? We go by shining ones.
Don't be afraid, Christian. We serve the King. He sent us to give you new clothes and an invitation to the celestial city.
Angels? You read about us in the book, right? Well, yeah, but I didn't expect to see you.
Everything's changed now. You've become a new creation.
Your sins are forgiven. My sins are forgiven.
You've been washed clean.
But I fell into a sewer.
The King has new clothes for you.
Thank you. So, have you actually seen him?
Oh, the King? Yeah, we've seen him. We always see him.
Wow.
He's giving you this invitation.
To the celestial city. Yes. And he wants you to have this key. It's called Promise. Thank you. Keep it with you.
Christian, I'm putting a mark on you to show you that you are no longer under the evil one.
Holy God in love became perfect and to bear my blame. On the Take it to higher ground, there you can lay it down at the feet of the very King who made you. Take it to higher ground, there you can hear the sound of the King and his angels all around you.
Whoa. That's the path? I'm supposed to walk all the way up there?
Oh dear.
Are you all right?
No. What a catastrophe. Hypocrisy. Our reputations.
Are you lost?
Lost? Heavens no, I'm never lost. But I will pay you handsomely to keep this little kerfuffle to yourself.
I'm confused.
Don't tell a soul. You know the press, if they heard Lady Formality, the epitome of grace, tumbled over a wall.
Is that your name, Lady Formality?
Of course. And this is my dear daughter, Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy! Stop slouching. Say hello.
Hey.
We're going to the Celestial City to retrieve our praise.
Oh. You mean to praise the king, right?
No, he's going to praise us. Everyone will.
Okay. I'm going to the Celestial City too?
Delightful.
Could I just bring an observation? You have something on your face. It's huge. It's terrible.
This is a mark to show that I belong to the king. I got it when I went to the cross. Haven't you been there?
You? No.
I never liked the cross.
Me neither. Too messy.
And it's so negative. Who wants to think about it?
I do. It changed me. It was messy because I've been a mess.
Well, bully for you.
He loves you too. That's why the path at the wicket gate goes straight to the cross. That's how we know his love.
Oh, please. No one goes to Wicket Gate anymore.
We took the shortcut. It's much more pleasant.
Oh. You really don't want to miss out on the cross.
Young lady, don't you dare tell me what I don't want. People have been coming over this wall for ages and they're just fine. We are on the path and that is enough.
Okay. Well, I suppose we have to figure out a way to get over this hill.
That's not a hill, that's a mountain.
Ma, relax. We don't have to go that way.
It's where the path goes.
Yeah, and it's real steep. We'll be taking the path on the left.
No, the path on the right looks much more easier. Come along.
Ew, I'm not going that way.
Well, see you at the Celestial City.
Fine, have a nice life.
It'll be better without you.
I never liked you anyways. Hashtag abandoned.
King, I can't do this.
Christian, I'm going to help you.
But maybe you can help me.
Well, I did create the universe with all the stars and galaxies, and I know every single hair on your head, so maybe I can help you up this hill? I can. I definitely can. Come on, let's go.
The hill was called Difficulty, but after hours of fighting to climb it, Christian finally made it to the top, exhausted.
Need sleep. 5 minutes. Stop screaming! People are sleeping! I was sleeping, and there's a whole group of people out there. Some of them might have been sleeping too, and we can't see you. But still, screaming is rude. You really need to stop screaming. Try explaining it to me in a loud whisper.
I don't know how to do that.
It's like this. This is a loud whisper.
We were going to the Palace Beautiful.
Palace Beautiful?
There were lions. So now we are running away. Can we go now?
Sure. Hey! Whisper! King, what do I do? The path goes the city of destruction? That's also death. How do I choose between death and death? I don't like lions, so I guess.
This is the way we're walking it.
I'm going this way.
So Christian decided to face the lions. The lions. Oh, wow. Christian, would you like to take a break? Why don't you go get some water? She never leaves the stage. So we're having a little tiny problem here. Oh, King! I forgot about you.
You wouldn't be the first.
Oh. Would you like to take a break too?
Do you need help?
Yes. We're supposed to have some lions, but
I can make lions.
Right. Of course you can. Could you make them right now?
Yes, and why don't you go take a little break?
Thank you.
All right, so I need some volunteers who can roar like a lion. Let's see. Any volunteers? You over there, and you in the blue shirt, you in the red jacket, and you right next to her. All right, so all my lions, make your hands like lion paws. And roar as loud as you can on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our lions. Lions, stay on this gold line. I'll tell you when to roar. Christian, narrator, we're ready for you. Lions, stay. We'll tell you when to roar.
Wow. Thank you. Now, where was I? So Christian decided to face the lions, and the lions began to roar!
Even though I walked through the valley of the shadow of death,
The king held the lions back so that they wouldn't attack.
I will fear no evil, for you are with me.
And Christian was safe.
Thank you, lions. You can go back to your seats now.
Well, I'll be. I made it through the lions. The name's Watchful. Welcome to Palace Beautiful. Everyone, I'd like you to meet Christian. Christian, this is my family. Prudence, discretion, piety, and charity.
Hello.
Hi, I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Nonsense. The more the merrier.
We just love having company.
We have so many parties.
You must be a pilgrim.
That's right.
Discretion likes to choose his words.
Carefully. It can take a while.
Well, we all think it's swell that you're here.
Golly, we haven't seen a pilgrim in ages.
There was a pilgrim here 2 days ago.
Really?
It felt like ages.
She loves pilgrims. She loves everybody.
Thank you. And G, I just admire piety so much. She's always up reading scripture or praying.
I do prefer to be alone.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, fiddlesticks! I don't want you to go. It was awfully nice to meet you, Christian.
Yes. Now, what do you say you tell us about your journey?
Okay. But first, I have a potentially rude question.
That's exciting.
You all look beautiful and your home is wonderful, but what's with your diction and your outfits?
Aren't they a dream?
Yeah, it's a lot like a dream. So what is this? Did we time travel?
Well, why not? The king has no limits. For him, a day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is like a day.
So we're in another time period. Okay. Will it still be like this when I leave?
Oh, she thinks she can leave. Of course you can leave, Christian.
Oh, that's a relief. That was disturbing. But I don't know, maybe I wouldn't mind staying here forever. Your home is wonderful and you have your whole family around you.
Do you have any family?
I have a sister, Faithful, back in the City of Destruction. She's my best friend. Or she was.
So, you're all alone?
Piety,
Sorry. You're not really alone.
the king is with you.
Well, yeah, but it would be nice to have a friend I could actually see.
Well, you got us for tonight. Some people are only there for part of your journey, but the time together is good as gold.
And sometimes someone who seems like a friend is working for Apollyon. They'll lead you right off the path. You have to stay alert.
Apollyon's always coming up with new ways to get ya.
And of course, there's another enemy.
Who?
You.
Who is it really?
It's really you, or at least a part of you.
That is not possible.
It's true. You know the king, and you love him, right? But at the same time, you want to be king.
I do not. I mean, I used to want to be a princess.
You want to be king, and you want to control your own little kingdom.
You know, I just met you.
It's like the book says. You want to do good, but evil is right there with you. You're conflicted. Sometimes you get in front of yourself. That's true for all pilgrims.
We have to fight back.
It's a battle.
How do I fight a battle with myself?
Same way you fight anything. You need armor.
Armor?
And you need a sword. That's why the king gave you this book.
You're saying the book is a sword.
Certainly.
Uh-huh. How does it fight?
Use the words and then talk to yourself.
Memorize!
Or else you'll drift along, doing whatever you want, going wherever the wind blows.
That's when the enemy takes over.
So put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the schemes of the devil. It's memorized from the good book.
Well said. You're not fighting an earthly enemy, Christian.
You're fighting all the spiritual forces of evil.
Sin is crouching at the door, and you cannot ignore the power and sway to make you obey and lead every pilgrim astray.
Be strong in the Lord
vest of righteousness. Protect your heart, form the shoes on your feet. Be ready with the gospel of peace. In every situation, keep your faith as a shield. Wear the helmet of salvation when you're trying to wield. The sword of the Spirit is the word of the King. By His word, you can overcome the enemy. Stand firm in the strength of His might. Stand firm, do what is right. Stand firm, stand firm, stand, stand firm.
Christian stayed at the Palace Beautiful for a few days, and soon she felt refreshed, ready to continue the journey. You know it would be nice if I could live in a palace.
You know what else would be nice? If I could actually see you. Then I could talk to you like you were a real person.
You can talk to me.
And it wouldn't hurt to get some answers from a real audible voice.
Put on the armor.
The armor? What is that?
That is Prince Apollyon.
Oh, hi there. Goodbye.
Where did you come from?
Face him.
The City of Destruction.
Then you are one of my subjects. The City of Destruction is mine. I am Prince and God of it. Why are you running away from your rightful king?
Belt of truth.
You are not my king anymore.
Make your feet ready with the gospel.
I was rescued.
You think a prince with his subjects gets away? I'm sure we can arrange something more profitable for you when you return to my service.
I won't be returning.
Oh, but you will. You think you can last out here? The sooner you come crawling back to me, the better your arrangement will be. I may even forgive your impertinence.
Helmet of salvation.
I don't need your forgiveness.
And you expect your king to forgive you after you've been so unfaithful? How much patience do you think he has?
Vest of righteousness.
I have his righteousness now. When he looks at me, he sees his child.
Oh, come now. Don't pretend to be something you're not. I know what you are. You almost choked in the sewer of doubt. You left the path for an easier life.
That's true.
And even though you claim to love your king, the only one you truly love is yourself.
Maybe that's true.
It's not true.
That's the way my subjects behave.
Shield of faith.
I can't.
Christian, stand firm.
Stand firm, stand firm, stand firm.
I know you fear me. I know. What? What is that? What are you doing?
I have this song stuck in my head. It was really, really repetitive.
Stop it! Stop laughing! How dare you! Get out of here! Get out of her head! This is my time! This is my subject!
Put on the armor of the king now!
You think you can laugh at Prince Apollyon?
Sorry.
Don't be sorry.
I'm not sorry. And you're not my king anymore. You can't win.
I have been merciful, but if you proceed to rebel, I will take you by force.
Sword.
You have no authority over me.
I have all authority! This is my world! I'll keep coming after you. I'll make you miserable. I'll crush your spirits, and I will have your soul!
Help me!
exhausted from the fight with Apollyon, Christian came to the valley of the shadow of death. The darkness was pitch black.
Surrounded by shadows of my sin and despair. I can't make it alone. I need to know you're there. I want to see your face, but my faith is much too small. The path is so narrow, and it won't die to fall. I think I'm gonna fall.
If you only knew how much I love you, you would never doubt or be afraid at all. Christian, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Hear my call.
Though I walk right through the valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. I know you will never leave me nor forsake me, and you call.
Through every high and every low, every valley far below, I will show you where to go. My love will carry you to higher ground, higher ground, to higher, higher ground.
As Christian came out of the valley, the sun was rising, and she spotted someone up ahead.
Hello? Faithful? Christian!
Whoa, what happened to you?
Nothing. I'm okay. I'm just not ready for contact. How are you here?
I got a burden just like you did, and it was just like you said, a huge rock on my back.
Oh, see, I told you I wasn't crazy. And we both made it past Apollyon.
Apollyon?
Yeah, Apollyon. You're on the path, so you had to fight him like I did, right?
I didn't fight anyone, but that explains the bruises. I'm so sorry.
Wait, so only some people have to fight Apollyon? But I'm sure you had to go through the valley of the shadow of death.
I didn't go there.
What? How did you make it past that?
I don't know. Not much has happened to me since the palace, beautiful.
Oh, the palace beautiful. Of course you were there.
It was incredible. This entire journey has been incredible. And it's all because of you. And now every time I meet someone, I just want to tell them about the king.
Oh. I'm not so good at that.
What? How do you know?
Once, I tried to tell an old lady about the king, and she tried to hit me with her cane.
That's just one person.
It's okay. I know I can't be good at everything like you. You're even good at walking on the path. Who knew that was possible? It's just been paved with golden sunflowers for you. No valleys, no sewers. Wait. Did you fall into a sewer?
Sewer? No. Oh, I took the stepping stones on the side.
Of course you did. I don't know why I'm surprised. Your life has always been better than mine.
And what is that to you? You follow me.
Christian, this isn't supposed to be competition. It's supposed to be about the king.
You're right. Of course you're right. I'm so sorry. You just got here. And I immediately ruined everything. I'm sorry. I always do that.
No, Apollyon ruins everything.
Yes, he does. You know, I almost died fighting to him.
Really? How'd you get away?
I don't know. The king showed up at the last second.
I was there the whole time.
Or maybe he was there the whole time. Anyways, how did you leave the city of destruction?
Well, you see, when you left, I went and found Evangelist, and I told her off. You had gone looking for some fairy tale, and it was all her fault. She said she gave you a book.
Oh, the book.
And she gave me one. And I read that a place exists. We were made for this, and I never knew. You can tell me I've lost my mind. I'm believing lies, but I know it's true. There's a place where there's no fear of judgment or death. No more sorrow or pain or regret. Nothing but happiness forever. And when we reach the city, we'll understand the journey to the land we were made for. The city of the King, and we'll be home. And when we reach the city, we'll understand the journey to the land we were made for. The city of the King, and we'll be home. We'll be home.
Please enjoy a 15-minute intermission at this time.
Snacks, water, and flowers will be in the lobby. This is a reminder to please keep all items to yourself as pilgrims will be traveling through the aisles.
Hello?
Is anyone here? Someone's been shopping at the thrift store.
Who said that?
Did we dress ourselves in the dark this morning?
It's like a before picture. Where's it coming from? My grandmother has better taste than that.
You look like time travelers.
Who are you? Do you have something against us?
Maybe. Did you rob the Salvation Army?
I think it's coming from them.
From who?
Them.
You think the mannequins are talking?
I'm sure you have a great personality.
Did you see that?
Why would anyone hide under all that repulsive clothing?
It's definitely talking.
Let me guess. You're too busy, too tired. You care about more important things, right?
You know, when I first came here, I looked just as pathetic as you. And look at me now.
And you could look just as good.
Here at Vanity Fair, we open up a world of opportunities by giving you the look and confidence you need to be successful.
And if you act now, you have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to pamper yourself with a life-changing extreme makeover. So, starting with you, this is a challenge.
Check out this model over here.
This look could really work for you.
We're not really shopping for...
See how the lines and colors bring out the eyes?
Could you give us a minute?
Sure.
I meant... Never mind. How do we get out of here?
I don't know, but I'm not buying anything from talking mannequins.
I'm sorry, but we have to be going now. We were on our way to the Celestial City.
Oh, the Celestial City? That explains it. Explains what? I was a pilgrim just like you. What happened? I grew out of it.
What we offer you here changes everything. At Vanity Fair, you'll discover a whole new world. Feed your desires. At Vanity Fair, you'll uncover celebrity secrets for being admired. At Vanity Fair, at Vanity Fair, at Vanity Fair.
Here at Vanity Fair, we are committed to your happiness, and we won't let you leave. Until you're committed to your happiness, too.
Here we pride ourselves on offering you a whole new world of desires. The possibilities are endless.
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 There's no time like the present to buy something for that special someone you love. Y-O-U. We don't want to buy anything. Wait a minute. You could look gorgeous. Your features are perfectly symmetrical. Have you ever thought about mannequin school? Mannequin school? Who said that? I said modeling school. No, you didn't.
She's not interested.
Are you kidding? She could make millions. That's not what I want. Of course it is. You can't tell me what I want. Yes, I can.
At Vanity Fair, we turn all your woes into wonderfuls.
Here you can lose yourself, indulging in every possible luxury.
Our prince gives us absolute freedom.
No, he doesn't. You're his slaves.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do. See, I used to buy a lot of clothes, especially when I was sad, or if I felt ugly. I thought something new and pretty would fix me, but it didn't. It just made me want to buy more or want something else, like food, a lot of food.
but I was trapped. I'm not against buying clothes, but I will not buy them at Vanity Fair.
So you refuse to buy our merchandise?
That's treason.
Let's go, Faithful.
You're not going anywhere in those clothes.
You can't leave until you buy something.
I buy the things that really last. Who'd have me buy a lion? I'm not interested in that. I seek the truth that lasts forever. I have no wish to buy things that can lead me from my king.
Listen to her, degrading our merchandise. This kind of talk could ruin our enterprise at Vanity Fair. That's pushing the limits. Intolerant people are likely to die. At Vanity Fair, at Vanity Fair, at Vanity Fair.
I'm not afraid to die for the Prince of Peace. He's given me his life, how could I do less for him? He loved the world he made for his pleasure. Yet when he came to us, we crucified him on a cross.
Blatant accusal, she crossed the line with her refusal at Vanity Fair. She'll discover opposing our business is capital crime. At Vanity Fair, 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 at Vanity Fair.
This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Haygood presiding. The court will hear the case of the people of Vanity Fair versus Faithful.
The prosecution will state the charges.
People of Vanity Fair, the defendant has assaulted the very essence of our way of life. We believe she's been sent by the king to spread lies about our merchandise and poison the entire town.
Excuse me, your judge. Hi, I'm right here. Could I just bring in observation?
No,
These
you
chairs are like real uncomfortable.
Miss Gossip.
Where's the luxury?
Miss
Where's
Gossip.
like the justice?
Miss Gossip, stop talking. How does the defendant plead?
Your Honor, I bring a message of hope.
If only there were hope for your wardrobe. The prosecution will now call down the first witness.
The prosecution would like to call Miss Liar to the stand.
Miss Liar, do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Always.
Miss Liar, could you please tell us what you know of the defendant?
Well, Mr. Judge, a really, really, really long time ago, that lady over there, what's her name again?
Faithful.
Faithful was my very best friend in the whole world.
Objection, Your Honor.
Yes?
That's a lie.
Of course it's a lie. Everything she says is a lie.
But she promised to tell the truth.
Nobody's perfect.
Objection overruled.
Faithful was my very best friend in the whole world. We used to play house together, ride bikes together, steal toys together. She was really, really nice. And this one time, a hurricane came and a blizzard and stole all the nice Faithful away. She turned into a huge, ugly monster. And then she ran away to the circus. And this one time today,
She came to the store and she pushed all the mannequins down. She's a bad, bad best friend. My mommy says we should kill the monster so I can be safe again.
Thank you, Miss Liar. Next witness.
The prosecution would like to call Mr. Superstition to the stand.
Mr. Superstition, do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Mr. Superstition, could you please tell us what you know of the defendant?
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all. Ignorance is bliss. Don't walk other ladders. Beware the number 13. Black cats are unlucky.
Mr. Superstition, the defendant? There? No, why would they be in a cage? No.
Oh, the blue shirt?
Yeah, yes.
Blue shirt, all right. This one is spreading knowledge. She's corrupting the youth. Make her drink hemlock and bury her in the dark of night.
Thank you, Mr. Superstition. You may return to your seat.
Knock on wood.
Miss Persecution, your final witness?
The prosecution would like to call Miss Gossip to the stand.
Thank you! Thank you! I'm so happy to be here today. I would like to thank everyone who helped me here along the way.
Miss Gossip, this is not an acceptance speech.
Oh.
Boring.
Excuse me? Excuse me!
Who's talking?
Her name isn't Miss Gossip. Her name is Hypocrisy. I've seen her before.
What?
You can't trust her.
Yeah, says the person who's like literally in a cage. Besides, even if some gorgeous, beautiful person named Hypocrisy had to reinvent herself because of some unfortunate publicity, that is none of your business!
Miss Gossip!
I spread the news around
Miss Gossip!
Besides, you kids are out here playing with your terrible mother.
I don't! Bailiff!
Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Don't worry, I always tell the truth when it's convenient. Oh, thank you!
Miss Gossip, please tell us what you know of the defendant.
I would love that. For starters, when she saw how amazing the look she got, super jelly.
Jelly?
Jelly? Gels? Jealous! Top fashion consultants were trying to help her out, and she came back with judgmentalism. And then, right there in front of my face, she said she wouldn't buy anything from Vanity Fair. I know, right? Clearly, we should kill her! Thank you! I love you!
Miss Gossip, sit down. Does the prosecution have anything further?
I would like to call the defendant to the stand. Miss Faithful, do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Did you in fact say you would not buy anything from Vanity Fair?
I did.
Could you please tell the court why?
I don't need anything.
I would like to point out the first lie from the witness stand. Miss Faithful clearly needs everything. So, you were once a citizen in the city of destruction, were you not?
I was.
So you were obligated to serve the prince of that city, Apollyon. You, however, betrayed him in favor of an impostor.
The king is not the imposter.
And that is treason. Your king sent you to poison our city with lies. And when you saw our advanced levels of happiness, you felt threatened, didn't you?
I don't see happiness. I see addiction. I see people trapped in their own bodies, hardly alive anymore.
You felt threatened. If you could, you would destroy this entire city and all that it stands for. Am I correct? You embody everything that is wrong with this world. You're king in his imaginary city.
You were going there once. To the celestial city.
I was young.
But you knew the king.
That king demands everything and gives nothing. He doesn't want anybody to be happy. He claims to be powerful, but then he sits back and watches his people suffer. Unbearably. Who would follow a monster like that? I'll tell you who. Another monster. And this one wants to destroy our city and the very fabric of our lives. We need protection. This monster needs to die.
It's not you they hate. It's me.
Your Honor, the prosecution rests.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you may now consider your...
Your Honor, may I respond?
That could be amusing. You may say a few words.
Thank you, Your Honor.
People of Vanity Fair.
That is a few words.
Ask again. May I have a few more words, Your Honor?
Fine.
You said the king doesn't want us to be happy. If that's true, why would he give us this beautiful world? Why would he make us beautiful and give us music or delicious food? Because he loves us. He loves you. You've taken his gift of beauty and turned it into a game to measure the value of a human being, but you have infinite value. You have a soul that reaches to eternity. The book says he's the giver of every good gift. I don't want to poison you. I want you to see the life you're meant to have. If you could see the hope I see when all around is hopeless, if you could see beyond this world's enslaving desires, bound by possessions which won't truly last. Only my gain makes you free from your past. Hear now the call, let him take all of your life and turn to the truth that will set you free. I will preach this truth till I die.
Jerry, you're ready!
The king came down to earth, began with humble birth. He lived a perfect life for you.
Your Honor.
He died so you can rise and break through all the skies.
Find the defendant.
Turn to him and live on it.
Guilty on the throne. Guilty.
Have mercy on my soul. Have mercy on my soul.
Are you even watching? Where are you? How could you let this happen? April.
Hey, excuse me. Could you wait for a second? I have a question for you.
I don't want to buy anything.
Oh, I'm not selling anything. My name's Hope. I'm the guy that let you out of the cage.
Oh,
Yeah, I kind of saved your life.
yeah. Thanks.
Well, I don't know how to say this. I'm really sorry about your friend.
She was my sister. What do you want?
Well, you said you were going to the Celestial City.
Yeah. I'm a pilgrim.
No way, me too.
Good.
See, I stopped at Vanity Fair just to buy a few things, but the more I bought, the more I wanted. I'm not sure how it happened, but soon I forgot all about the king, and I became just like the people at Vanity Fair. But when I heard your sister talk about the king and his love for us, it all came back to me. I could see him, not with my eyes, but I knew he was there, and I knew I had to leave. So here I am.
That's great.
Wait, could I travel with you?
I need to be alone right now.
Oh, yeah, I get that. I'll just walk back here.
Sure.
Everybody needs a friend, and I'll be with you till the end. Yes, everybody needs a friend, and I'll be with you till the end. Everybody.
Hey! Do you really have to sing right now?
You don't want me to sing?
It's just the lyrics.
Oh, sure, no problem.
Great.
You
know, we really don't have to walk this close. I can walk up here, and you can walk all the way back there.
Oh, sure, no problem. And we can just say hi to each other every now and then.
Sure.
Okay. Hi, everything okay up there?
Wow. It's been 2 seconds.
Hey, that was very kind.
Okay, I get it. I'll leave you alone now.
Christian, love one another.
Hopeful? Why don't you walk up here with me?
I would love that. We have so much to catch up on. We have to go back to the beginning of our lives.
No one's great the way you stand in my personal space.
Start with my ancestors.
Know what I love the way you sit in my personal space.
My great-great-great.
Who needs room for contemplation, peace and quiet concentration when you could have a confrontation?
Walking on the road, looking toward the city lights, our celestial home. Even in the dark of night, we don't walk alone. We don't walk alone. You know what's cool? The way you care about all I do.
Yeah.
You know it's my favorite, watching the sun go down.
We
next
haven't
to you.
done that.
We will, because who needs room for contemplation?
I do.
Peace and quiet concentration.
Me.
You could have a celebration. Walking on the road, looking toward the city lights, our celestial home. Even in the dark of night, we don't walk alone. We don't walk alone. Well, I'm sure you're wondering how I got started on this journey. See, I think what really hit me was my life was just so sad.
Why are there so many people in the world? Why are there so many people in the world? Why are there so many people in the world? How do I get away? How do I get away? Hello, pilgrims. Hello.
Why?
My name is Demas, and I found a silver mine.
Stop! I can't handle this. You have to stop singing!
Well, my mother always told me I had the voice of an angel.
Sir, I apologize for my best friend over here.
We are not
She's
best
had
friends.
a rough day. You see, she had this friend, her sister, actually. And unfortunately, she...
Hopeful.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was inconsiderate, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
I'm gonna work on that. What'd you say your name was again?
As I was singing, my name is Demas, and I found a silver mine.
Whoa, with real silver?
Absolutely, it's not far. You just have to follow me. I'll lead you to it.
That sounds great. We're definitely coming with you.
Have fun.
Christian.
This is so nice of you to share your silver mine with us. There are good people left in this world.
Christian, love one another.
Wait! Hopeful, you can't get off the path. No one would discover a silver mine and immediately share it with strangers.
Oh.
Hey, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
No, she's right. We have to stay on the path. I mean, we're pilgrims after all.
Yes, you are. Wouldn't it be mighty impressive to bring the king a generous gift of silver?
Look, he's not impressed by silver. Move on. We're not falling for it.
Well, I've never been so insulted in my entire life. First you tell me to stop singing, and now you insinuate I'm a con artist, and you call yourselves pilgrims. Where's the love? Demas does not appreciate this defamation of his character, so Demas will be calling his lawyers.
Wow, I cannot believe that guy.
I cannot believe you made it this far on the journey.
Yeah, I was never the smartest one, if you can believe that. But I'll work on that. I'm really glad I got to meet you. Otherwise, I'd probably be dead in a silver mine right now. But you obviously want to be alone, and I should have taken a hint. There were several hints, really. You sing a whole song about how you wanted to be left alone, and I just heard what I wanted to hear. So I'm sorry. We're not friends if I'm not listening. So I guess I'll work on that too. Oh, goodness, so much to work on. Anyways, maybe I'll see you around. I'll just wait up here until you get further ahead. It was really nice meeting you.
You know what's the truth? I only need some personal space.
What are you saying?
You know what I hate to admit? I could use a friend.
Face to face.
Just a little farther back.
Okay.
'Cause who needs room for contemplation, peace and quiet, concentration?
You could have I don't know, celebration seems a little strong.
Yeah, and confrontation. We don't want that.
Conversation, walking on the road, looking toward the city light, our celestial home. Even in the dark of night, we don't walk alone. We don't walk alone. We don't walk alone.
The pilgrims continued to travel together, and they enjoyed each other's company. Life was easy for a time. When they were thirsty, they found a stream with the purest water in the world. When they were hungry, they looked up to find trees that grew every kind of delicious fruit.
Whoa, look at this sky. Are you seeing these colors? Oh, and that tree, the way the vines weave together so perfectly. Oh, and the fruit on that tree. That mango's always been so delicious.
The king made quite the universe.
Man, I would have left Vanity Fair a lot sooner if I knew it'd be like this. I mean, this is just perfect.
It is. But it probably won't last.
Now, why would you say that? Don't ruin this.
Well, I'm not trying to ruin anything, but I know how this works. Watch. Narrator,
Yes?
do you know what's coming next?
I don't. Sorry. But if I could guess, you're in a story, right?
Sure.
And if that story's going to survive, it needs conflict. You need conflict to become the person you're supposed to be, a hero. If you always stayed by the perfect stream with the perfect food on a perfect day with, I don't know.
The perfect guy?
I wasn't going to go that far. But the point is, you don't want to be in a boring story where everything is too perfect.
No, that's exactly what I want.
You want adventure. Now, I saw in my dream that the two pilgrims came to a stretch of road that was very rough.
That's not funny. That's actually very cruel.
It's not my fault. I'm just a person having a dream. I'm not cruel. The world is messed up, especially the dream world. That's actually the most messed up. As I was saying, the road became excruciatingly painful. The pilgrims were forced to walk on sharp stones that dug into their flesh. Thorny briars clung to their ankles, and their feet began to bleed and bleed and bleed.
How are we supposed to go on like this?
If you figure that out, you might become the heroes.
We don't want to be heroes.
Heroes? What would a hero do? Hey, look, grass. Oh, it's so green.
It's probably fake.
It's not fake. It's incredibly soft.
Really? Whoa. I need to sit down.
And I need to make a snow angel.
Hopeful, you can't make a snow angel without snow.
Watch me.
Oh, my feet are killing me. Oh, and these shoes are falling apart.
Isn't it kind of weird how the grass runs right next to the path in the same direction?
What if the king put it there on purpose?
And what if he didn't?
The book says he always provides a way of escape. This must be it.
I don't know.
You can ask me.
Oh, see, that is just like the king.
Why don't you ask him?
I don't have to. The king always puts stepping stones in dangerous places, remember? You said that.
That's not exactly what
I
I
said.
said.
There just to be cool. Come on, Hopeful. We just have to get over this fence.
I wonder why the fence is here.
Wait, what if the king didn't?
Good thing you're here, Christian. I would not have figured that out by myself.
Bonjour, mon amis.
Bonjour.
Christian, I got this. Hello! We are travelers. We go to Celestial City. We want to make friendship with you. You, Pilgrim, too?
My English is better than yours.
Oh, cool.
My name is Vain Confidant.
Ooh, vain confidence. I wonder what that means in English.
I'm also going to the Celestial City.
So we can't go this way.
Ah, mais oui. You see, the king wants us to have nice things, but those sticks and those stones, they weren't nice things. And so I hopped the fence. Do you want to blow a bubble?
No, thanks.
Absolutely, I'm actually so good at this. Watch.
Follow me, mon amis.
I'm sure we can get right back on the path anytime we like. But it's good to know someone else has gone this way.
Is it suddenly darker?
Yeah. And now it's raining. Wait. Where's the bubbles lady?
I don't know. I can't see anything. Hey, you, Miss Bubbles. What was her name?
Vain confidence?
Which translates to?
Vain confidence.
What? Wow. We walked right into that one. And I let you talk me into it.
That was not my fault.
I trusted you.
Also not my fault. Maybe it's time you started taking some responsibility. Look, we're both exhausted and it's too dark to find the path. So I'm going under that ledge and I'm going to sleep.
Maybe we can figure something out in the morning.
If we're still alive.
Wake up, yous guys.
What is that?
It's a giant.
What are you little fireflies doing on my land?
We're pilgrims, not fireflies.
Oh, my eyesight is terrible.
We were on our way to the Celestial City, but we're going now.
Yep, thanks for your kind hospitality.
I am not kind or hospitality. I am despair, and you are my prisoners.
Prisoners? Did he just say prisoners?
What's he doing with that bag?
I don't know.
Hopeful, are you okay?
Yeah, where are we?
In the giant's bag.
Oh, guess we got our adventure.
What?
2 giants eat people.
I don't know.
Yo, diffidence. I bagged 2 pilgrims today. They said something about the Celestial City. Thought they'd take a nap on my grass. Oh.
Are they dead?
Nah, they in the dungeon.
You brought them into the house?
They won't get loose. I lock them up real good.
You know how I feel about pilgrims. Get rid of them.
I just want to have some fun with them.
Oh, he just wants to have some fun with us.
I like to watch them get dizzy after I shake them in my fist. Or maybe this time I'll squish them between my fingers. Aw, look at the little fireflies. So afraid. Just the way I like them.
We have to get out of here.
I think I found a door.
And it's locked. Of course.
Wait, this floor is just dirt. Maybe we can dig our way out.
Dig? With what, our hands?
The book.
No, that won't work. The ground is too packed.
How about your key? We can use that to loosen the dirt.
Okay, you use the key to loosen the dirt, and I'll scoop with the book.
And so they tried to dig their way out. Days and weeks passed.
I can't keep going on like this. We've made no progress, and I'm so tired and hungry.
Same here. Back at Vanity Fair, they had this most amazing restaurant with... Sorry.
Day after day, they worked with no progress. Night after night, giant despair beat them up. Night after night, tossing and turning, night after night after
Wait! What's all this night after night stuff?
The giant sleeps during the day. The light makes him shrink.
Oh, so all we need to do is get him into the light.
Yeah. How? This is miserable. Can't you change it?
Change what?
The story. I don't like it.
I can't change it. I'm not writing it.
Oh, this is not what it's supposed to be like. I'm supposed to have this wonderful relationship with the king, who's there to guide me and protect me and bless me until I get to the city. Right, King? This is not what I bargained for.
We didn't bargain.
He owes you a comfortable life. His job is to make you happy. He's failing.
Well, forget it.
Yes, get it. Why keep living life when life is only pain?
I'm done with this. I am done. Light crew, can you turn up the house lights? Go ahead. Audience, thank you for coming. But I will not be continuing on with this story anymore. Everyone can go home now.
Game, set, match.
What's this? Are my little fireflies in distress? In case you're interested, I left a bottle of rat poison in the corner. You can finish the story whenever you want.
Give me the bottle!
No!
We're gonna die anyways!
Maybe we should read from the book.
Oh, I don't want to read from the book! Why is this so miserable?
You want to be king.
Yes. I want to be king.
What did you just say?
Maybe I do a better job.
Do you really believe that?
I don't know what I believe. I can't believe in a king
Let me
who...
read this. Give thanks in every circumstance.
Yeah. How are we supposed to do that? Dear King, thank you for locking us away in this horrible dungeon. Thank you for providing us with a sadistic giant to torture us every night.
Okay, that works. Or, thank you for giving me a friend. Thank you for letting me travel with Christian.
Or,
I'm listening.
thank you for letting Faithful die. Yeah. Thank you for taking away my best friend.
Thank you for dying on the cross so we can go to the celestial city.
Why do you always do that? Why do you pretend like the bad doesn't exist?
I know the bad exists.
Do you? Really?
She's hurting.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to help. I'm sorry about Faithful. I wish I got to meet her. I mean, she's the reason I met you. I don't know why she's gone. I don't know why I'm here instead of her. I don't know why there's evil in this world. I don't know how any of this works. But I do know that the king can turn it to good. So no, Christian, I won't let you take the poison. It seems like the easy way out. But if you take it, despair would win.
In the unseen world, there's a battleground for your soul.
I know that good can still come from your life. I know that the king, he can bring you peace.
I'm here. I'm standing right beside you. I see your tears. I know every fear inside you and the questions that surround you. Every moment asking why. If you loved me, let her die. You're here. And if this was all you lived for, then all your fear would keep you captive, lock the door, but your soul can still escape from any dungeon of despair. There is a light, and I'll show you where.
Christian, whatever happens here, we're going to the celestial city. And nobody can get in the way of that. Not this giant, not the people at Vanity Fair, not even Miss Bubbles. The king is going to get us there. He's here right now, fighting for us. Pollyon's fighting too. There's a whole world we can't see.
But we don't know that.
But we know him. This pain, it's trying to convince us that the king doesn't care, that he doesn't love us. But he died in our place. How could he love us more than that? And when everything seemed like it was hopeless, he rose from the dead. If he has that kind of power, he has the power to do anything. On that day, when he rolled that stone away, and the sunrise came to say, death and sin and darkness cannot stay. There is a light, breaking darkest night, giving strength to fight. And he rolled that stone away.
I'm here in a dungeon full of long lost dreams and fears.
know your pain, I felt it too, but I did it all for you. And where were you when I made heaven, laid the earth and its foundation, gave it all for my creation, then I rose again. And on that day, when you rolled that stone away, and the sunrise came to say, death and sin and darkness cannot stay, there is a light, breaking darkest night, giving strength to fight. And you rolled that stone
So, King, here we are. Show us what you want us to do.
Use the key.
Hopeful? Where's that key?
The dirt scraper key?
Yeah. I just had an idea that might be the key that...
That works in the lock.
Oh, what is wrong with us?
Who dares to disturb my precious ugly sleep?
Why didn't we think of this earlier?
You were too busy digging in the dirt.
You just couldn't wait to be breakfast.
Quick, drop the book.
It works.
Oh, pilgrims, pilgrims. What? Why do I see light? Where are my pilgrims? You can't escape. No one escapes from me. Ah, the light. I'm shrinking to nothing. No!
Christian and Hopeful were exhausted, bruised from the giant's beatings, and very hungry. But they were free, and they found themselves in the most beautiful place they had ever seen, the Delectable Mountains.
Wow. Is this a real place?
Look, I see shepherds. Maybe they have food. Excuse me? Goodwill?
Yes?
It's me, Christian. Remember, you gave me the biscuits, the sweet tea?
Oh, the youngin' who didn't know how to pray.
Glad you remembered.
But you're not so young anymore, are you?
No.
That's all right, neither am I. But I'm glad to see you've stayed near the king. You have his marks on you. Got some other marks on you, too. Did you get into a fight?
Sort of, but it's okay. Do you have food? Maybe some bandages for me and my friend?
I was wondering when you were going to introduce us.
Oh,
Hi.
Hi. Still waiting.
Yes. Goodwill. This is my Hopeful.
My Hopeful. Well, it is very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I've heard so much about you.
And I'm watchful.
Watchful!
Hello. You must be very observant.
I am.
What is this? Some kind of reunion? Is Evangelist coming?
You know Evangelist?
Well, yeah, she's the reason I'm here.
Evangelist, get over here. You got to come see somebody.
Christian! How are you all here? How is this happening?
Oh, no,
I think that's because,
narrator. Okay, first I'd like to remind everyone that I'm dreaming. This is a dream. And in a dream, a lot of things don't make sense. They just exist. For instance, you two, Christian and Hopeful, you are obviously a metaphor for marriage.
Oh, That's why I was so confused.
It's okay. It's a dream. And you know what the best part of a dream is? You don't have to answer all the questions, because you're going to wake up.
Alrighty, that is one deep press on narrator. Well, you just keep on dreaming so we don't disappear, okay? These shepherd over here are my kinfolk. They'll have everything you need.
The pilgrims were fed and their wounds were bandaged. After they rested a while, Watchful showed them around the delectable mountains.
And over there you can see the celestial city.
Whoa, seems so small and far away.
Wrong way, darling.
Oh, now I see it. Oh, it's so close.
How soon till we get there?
Soon, this map will guide you the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Wait, there's people wandering in a graveyard over there.
Did you notice a meadow on your way here? It ran right next to the path. The grass was especially green.
Yeah, we noticed that.
The meadow leads to the Castle of Doubt. It's owned by a giant named Despair.
Really?
After all, those people were captured by the giant. After all, the giant gouged out their eyes and left them in the graveyard. Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, we're fine.
We're great.
Great! Because I was thinking you might be knowing something about that Castle of Doubt.
Yeah, we might know something about that. But it's okay. The king was there with us, just like you said he would be. You may be sinking into a river full of doubt, and you can't see how you could ever make it out. But he's still there, and he wants to hear your sorrows. So cast your care and let him take you through tomorrow. Take it to higher ground where you can lay it down at the feet of the very king who made you. Take it to higher ground where you can hear the sound of the king and his angels all around you. They're saying, lift your eyes, lift your heart to higher ground. Hear the sound. He's saying, I will never leave you. And I have always seen you through every high and every low, every valley far below. And I will show you where to go. My love will carry you to higher ground, higher ground.
What do you do with the burden that you carry?
Take it to the cross.
He took all our sin and
Suffered every loss, knows your name and every last temptation. It all the same, he holds the earth and every nation. Take it to higher ground where you can lay it down at the feet of the very king who made you. Take it to higher ground where you can hear the sound of the king and his angels and all the love he gave it, saying, lift your eyes, lift your heart to higher ground.
And then I woke up from my dream.
What?
But thankfully, I fell asleep and I dreamed again, and I saw the same two pilgrims.
Oh, that's a relief.
Almost gave me a heart attack.
When I looked closer, I saw that some time had passed and the pilgrims were getting older.
Oh, my knee.
My back. There's a fork in the road.
All right, which way?
Narrator?
Now, do you really think you should be asking me which way to go? You've been doing this a really long time. Shouldn't you ask?
Oh, the king!
Right.
My memory ain't so good these days.
Uh-huh.
We should always ask the king.
Ask the king what? Oh, well, we came to a fork in the road, so where are you headed? The Celestial City.
Oh, don't bother the king for that. It's not a bother. If anything, it's a command.
I know the way.
You do?
Sure, I'm going to the Celestial City too. You are.
I think she's a shining one.
Wrong.
The king's a good friend of mine. You can follow me.
See?
This is a bad idea.
So, quick question. You probably get this all the time.
What?
Well, it's just, you remind me of these famous pilgrims. Everyone's talking about them. They fought Apollyon, escaped from Vanity Fair, and get this, they survived the Castle of Doubt.
Wow, impressive.
I think they were the first to survive ever. They're heroes. What are their names? They have the best names, Christian and Hopeful. Could there be better names?
Not really.
Those are actually our names.
What?
No. Yeah, I think you're talking about us.
I had no idea we were famous. Wait a second. Is that why all those people have been watching us?
Oh, it is! Could you guys sign my book? Sign your book? But we didn't write it. But you might as well have. Sorry, I'm a really huge fan.
We'd love to sign your book.
Whoa!
What are you doing?
Trapping you in a net, duh.
So you're not a shining one?
Nope, and you're not famous. Have fun in there. Wow. Ugh. Here we go again.
Yep.
King, if you're there, well, we know you're there. We just made a mess of everything again. We're really sorry. Could you please help us?
All right, what happened?
Well, sir, you see, sir, we're on our way to the Celestial City, too. And there was a fork in the road, and we didn't know which path to take. And this lady came and said that she was going to the Celestial City, too, sir, and that this was the right path to take, sir.
Well, I see. That was the flatterer who disguised herself as an angel of light.
See, I knew she was a shining one.
Were you listening?
I knew she was supposed to be a shining one.
Were you recently at the Delectable Mountains?
Yes.
And were you given a map?
Christian got a map.
Hey!
Why didn't you look at the map?
Well, we didn't have time.
And you didn't have time to ask the king?
Well, the flatterer came and I guess we got distracted.
That is disappointing. You completely forgot about everything else. You will both receive consequences. Drop and give me 50.
Oh, no. We are way too old for that.
My back.
My shoulder.
The king disciplines those he loves, even the old ones. 50, now. 1, 2, 3. Are we having fun yet?
Time is moving on. Soon the final day will dawn. Use the time. What you have is almost gone. Hello, aren't you going the wrong way?
The wrong way for what?
The Celestial City.
Oh, I can't go there. It's not real.
Then, where are you going?
Wish I knew.
Okay, so you haven't met the king yet.
Look, I stick to real people
in real places. No offense. I can't blame you for wanting more at the end of all this.
Uh-huh.
It's just not for me.
Give him the book. Go ahead.
I think the king wants you to have this.
Oh, I thought I was pretty clear.
Please.
No, I don't want to take your book away from you.
Someone gave it to me once. I'm just passing it on.
No, I won't take it.
Look, it tells the truth. I know the truth can be hard to hear.
Yeah, sounds great.
But it has the power to change things, in case you want some change.
Should I? All right.
When I read the book, I met the king. He changed everything.
Stay on the page. These are the words that cannot be erased. These are the words that cannot stay on the page. These are the words that cannot be erased.
Look at that. We're watching the sun go down. It's a good one.
Might be the best one we've seen.
Christian, I see the gate.
Wow! We made it!
We just have to cross this river.
I don't feel well.
It's okay. I'm here.
I'm sinking!
It's okay. I'll hold you up.
I can't keep my head above the water!
Just a little bit further.
You'll see that it wasn't more or less than grace.
Child without your soul, you have lost your voice. And open up your eyes to see your king rejoice. These are the words that cannot stay on the page. These are the words that cannot be erased. These are the words
I shall not want
that stay on the page.
He makes me lie down in green pastures.
you. Make me lie down in green pastures.
He leads me beside still waters.
You lead me beside still waters.
He restores my soul.
You restore my soul.
He guides me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake.
You guide me in the paths of righteousness for your name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me.
I'm with you always to the end of the earth.
I'm sinking!
I'm still here.
The king is here.
I know.
Hopeful, I see people on the other side.
They're waiting for you.
What if he turns me away?
Christian, you belong to him.
I do. I belong to him.
Christian? Christian, no. Christian, breathe. Can you hear me? Christian, no. She's home.
Hopeful. I see him. I see the king. It's you. You were there the whole time.
Well done, good and faithful servant.
When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun.
What a journey that we've been on today. From laughter to tears and everything in between. If you're like me, you watch this story, and they say one of the great traits of a good actor is that you identify and you feel what they felt. And if you're like me today, you probably felt some of what they felt on this stage. Maybe you feel that burden that Christians started out carrying, and you know the shame and the hurt and the past. You know the weight. Maybe you carried that in here with you today. Here's a beautiful thing. God, through his son Christ, they sung about it today because of his resurrection, came to lift that burden. Imagine it like this. It happens this way from time to time. You go through Tim Hortons drive-through, and that never happens in Buffalo, but just go with me for just a second. But you get up to the window only for them to say, somebody's already paid for this for you. On a larger scale, if you can imagine, you committed a crime, you're in the courtroom, you're declared guilty, only for the judge to say, someone's already bearing the punishment for you. On an even larger scale, grander scale that we can't even fathom, we stand before the God of the universe who created us, and we're guilty. And we're carrying that load of sin and shame and hurt and past. And we're trying everything that we can to accomplish it on our own, only to hear him to say, someone's already paid for that for you. His name is Jesus. And I would just want to invite you today, if there's never been a time where that you've trusted Christ as your Savior, for him to release and remove that burden from you, what a beautiful day to be able to do that. I would dare say for the bulk of us here today, that's not where we are. And maybe you identified with this story in a different way because you're going through one of those stages in which you're asking God, why would you let this happen? How could X, Y, or Z happen in my life right now? I'm on my way to the celestial city. I'm one of yours. How could that happen? Maybe that's the weight that you're carrying. Maybe there's some hurt or some disappointment or confusion. Maybe there's some loneliness. Maybe you've even drifted off the path just a little bit. Today, the King, with welcome arms because of the work that Jesus did for us, welcomes us back. And won't it be worth it all once we get to the celestial city and we see our King face to face, the one who loved us and gave himself for us, the one that we spend our life just trying to serve and to honor. So wherever you are today, whatever your need, I just want to take a moment just to extend that invitation for you, even in the quietness of this moment today, to just spend a few moments of calling out to him. If you've never trusted him as your Savior, may you do that today. If you're just in one of those moments that you just need to seek the King for help, you need his guidance, you need his direction, you need his comfort today, I would invite you to experience that as well. Would you bow your heads with me for prayer? Father, I'm so thankful for what we've seen and what we've heard today. It's more than just actors on a stage. It's more than just a script that was penned somewhere, but it's anchored in the truth of your word. And it does indeed bring us hope. It does indeed extend to us the invitation to have the burden of sin lifted from our own backs. And I pray today for those that even right now may be in that place where that they need to just say yes to Jesus, to trust him as Lord and Savior. Help them today. And for others that walked in here today carrying a heavy burden, maybe even in their own life, they're going through those times of questioning or hurt or disappointment, even anger because of what's going on in their lives, or because of someone that they've lost, or because of a situation that they find themselves in. Or may they turn afresh and anew to you as King today. Lord, I pray you just meet the needs that are represented in this room today. And through it all, may you receive honor and glory for what we've heard, for what's been done, for even how we've responded today. We pray all of this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you for coming. We're so grateful that you came. I think that Mrs. Rhodes just has something quick to say.
I think there are also some folks that are still up there, some students that are still up there doing lights, Evangelines and the sound. Thank you so much. That's a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, honey, and you did a great job. You have something? Okay. So, I just want to take the opportunity, Mrs. Hancock, to thank you. I'm not quite sure, you probably can't tell with this 8-foot little barrier here, but behind here, Mrs. Hancock does a little bit of magic. She's playing the piano. She's also conducting. She's also telling the students when to turn the lights up, when to turn the lights down. She's directing them on when to come on the stage and when to come off the stage. She's just one person. She is incredibly talented, and it is a real privilege to be able to have Mrs. Hancock here at CCA. We thank you for your dedication. And I thank you for providing the opportunity for so many students to be able to express their unique gifts and talents, to be able to serve the Lord and provide an opportunity to share with their parents and their grandparents and their loved ones and their friends, and also outside of the typical CCA community, the gospel. So thank you so very much.
So, as a quick extension of that, I'm going to ask Mrs. Hancock to come up here. We're going to embarrass her some. Yes, you. No, the other Mrs. Hancock that's in the back. So she, like Mrs. Rhodes has said, she put in so much work for this musical. Every day she was here, even when we didn't have rehearsal, she was here after school, whether it was working on the set, which she didn't do by herself. Mr. Dolquist, who's upstairs, did so much, so quick thanks to him. But so many people came together for this musical, and Mrs. Hancock rallied them all in. She controlled a group of middle and high schoolers that love theater and singing. That's basically impossible. But she did it because she has a loud voice, and that helped. Yeah. So just from the entire cast, we have a gift for you, a big gift. So we have the poster, like last year, that everyone signed, and then we have a basket with some goodies. And yes. And in the basket, from everyone in the cast, is a $200 ticket to go see any Shay's show that you want. What? So, a big appreciation from all of us. We love you.
Love you guys too.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. We just want to make God's name famous here tonight. And it's wonderful that you guys, gave us cards and Diet Coke. Just so wonderful. But more than that, I want you to know that this could not have been pulled out without the great King of the universe. So thank you for making his name famous tonight. Thank you for coming, and have a wonderful Saturday evening. House lights.